Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FlatOutRacing League Season 26, Round 16 at Russia, or the Russian Grand Prix. We got 1 light, we got 2 light, we got 3 light, we got 4 light, man, we've got 5 lights. And away we go. Got an absolute beauty of a start. So we're going up on the inside of Max, and the Woods is on the outside of him, so he's in a bit of a sandwich there, but all good though. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll bring you lap 1 as we always do, so sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you got Mary Jane, light that baby up. And into turn 1, we got no wing damage. We hit the back of Max, though, but it doesn't say at the top of my screen or anything like that. But yes, an absolute tasty of a fight, an absolute beauty of a race. Was not meaning to go down the inside of Max there. He was just slow, or just braking a little bit too early. I hit him a few times on this lap, but I've already, I think I hit him here. No. I think it's towards the end there. I hit him again. I hope it don't put him off right like that. I hit him there. It's like he seems to be braking a smidge too early or something, or I'm a smidge too late. But yeah, I've got no wing damage, and he doesn't look like to be put off or anything like that. But we can't just keep continuously to be doing that to him. We're in P10, ladies and gentlemen, and he had a cock up from me. I thought I was going to hit the back of him. I wasn't. I should have just carried on going as normal. Just give me see the track limits. Cost me a place to Woods. Cost me a place to Raphael. And now Waggy's right behind me. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's lap 1. But we are going to leave you on board here for a second. Because Braff looks like he's going to go for an almighty dive bomb. It looked like he was going to go for a move, but he's never going to make it. But that gives me a position there, ladies and gentlemen. So back into P11. And we've got it's Lewis out there. Obviously no idea why he's out there, couldn't see it. As we skip forward now towards the end of lap 2. And we've got Woods right in front of me. That messes it up and puts it into the wall, which brings out a virtual safety car, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to bring you on a skip to the end of the BSC.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until
there's a bit of time left on that table, but nevertheless, we are 1 second away from Max, and we are 1 second away from Oggy. So we're in no man's land here. I've got 79% battery. Watch how much I burn trying to catch for the Fluky and Max in front. Here comes a skip onto lap 6. I just managed to get in the DRS. I had no battery. If it were one more lap, I'd have been stuck here by myself. As you can see, we've dropped Oggy in that behind, ladies and gentlemen. We skipped it forward towards the end of lap 6. We've got the Fluky. It looks like he has front wing damage. Max goes down to the inside of him. He must have front wing damage. We couldn't see what happened. No, in front we've got the McLaren of Dino next door. I think it's holding up this train on the softs. As the Fluky, yes, turns to the right, goes into the pits. I thought he was going to miss it and come straight out and knock me there. Oh, it would have been so mad, so mad. It'd have been funny though. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bring you on a skip towards the second DRS on lap 7. We are in P8, and there's a big fight up front with Fuller, Dino next door, Starakosaur and Timbo. And Starakosaur hits the wall. I think the back end might have got away from him a little bit too much there. I'm not too sure because I weren't paying much attention to that at the time, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Dino on the softs and Fuller on the softs. I think that's holding these cars up now. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bring you on a skip because nothing happens at the end of the straight. We are on lap 9, so we have gone round another lap. And as Max looks like goes down the inside of Dino, but he doesn't make that manoeuvre well. And we've got Fuller into the pits. I think Max hits the back of Dino and then just
check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Keeps on coming across. Yeah, not much in that, as we are going to bring him on a skip. As we got UK Demon, he was like 2 seconds behind us, and now look at him flying. He's on a storm. Riders on the storm there, mate. Oh, we are going to bring you on a skip in a sec here, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
We do have to pit. We do have to pit. So into the pits. Out the pits. I chose for the hards because I was not going to do, what was it, like 16 laps on the softs. So that was like a hell no. So the only thing I could choose was the hards. So Max is there on the softs. We'll see where he is towards the end of the race, as we are going to bring on a skip until lap 12. We've got Rob Thug Life in it, coming out the pits. He's on the mediums, I'm on the hards. I've had a lap to warm these bad boys up. He looks like he goes down on the inside. That was a bit of a fucking cheeky one, that. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, nearly 4 seconds away from Max. We are going to bring him on a skip from the end of lap 12, P13 onto lap 13, P13 still, and there's an exceeded track limit there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely waste that one. I hit the inside of the curve, that just bounced me out. And we did bring you on a skip there to lap 14. We're still P13. We've just had Rob behind me all the way, and I thought, I've run out of VRS. I need him to overtake me, and I thought it was going to be this lap that he was going to overtake me. But he was too far behind, and I was like, damn. So yeah, we need him to overtake me. I need to use the DRS and save the ERS from him. So we are going to bring you on a skip onto lap 15, and here he goes now, ladies and gentlemen. He was closer on lap 15 than he was on lap 14, I think it was. So down the inside Rob Thug Life it goes, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, we just do stay behind Rob now, and onto lap 18 we've just stayed behind him and gained the ERS back. We don't gain much of it back per lap, but we have now 36%, and there's my 3-second time penalty. Yes, we've got Raphael on. He's fresh on them softs, so we are going to look to put a move on Rob now onto lap 19 down the straight. We need to make this move because Raphael and that are catching behind very fast. So moved on on Rob. So now I've got a car in between the fast guy and myself. And now to put the hammer down and gain some speed. So lap 19, P7. We are going to bring you on a skip now, ladies and gentlemen, onto lap 20. Still P7. We've got Raphael one behind us. We have 11% of the battery. We tried using it to get away from him, but it was no chance. He's just too fast on the softs compared to my hards. So yes, now it's time to follow Raphael one round and gain some more battery off him by using the DRS. So we are going to bring you on a skip in a sec now there, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got Max into the pits there. So we do bring you on a skip there, ladies and gentlemen, lap 21. We have a full-blown safety car.
Slow down. Your delta is
So we are going to bring you on a skip into the pits because we have to pit for the softs. It'd be pointless at carrying around on the hards. We'll get done. So we have the fluky behind me, Rob Thug Life. They pitted, and Max is in front of us now, ladies and gentlemen. If it weren't for the safety car, man, we'd be flying, absolutely flying. And anyway, you know what we're going to say. We are going to bring you on a skip towards the end of the safety car, back onto racing speed. And not the best of restarts there for Tambo First Blood. So we are going to skip you out on the straight now. Lap 24, we're in P8. And we are going to leave you on board here for a second now, ladies and gentlemen, as we have the fight with Max, UK Demon, Tim Bores, and Dino next door. And I can't see the car that's further up in front. I think that might be Fuller. So we're all over the back of Max. We want him to get going. We're virtually pushing him around the course now there, ladies and gentlemen. Pushing him around. So we are going to cut you out on the straight here now, ladies and gentlemen. Onto lap 25 down the first DRS straight, and DeFluky nearly takes the back end of me out there. No idea what that was all about. Maybe he just missed the braking. I did come back across, but I was a bit far in front for him to do anything. And I got to the inside, no I don't. I looked for the inside, but I didn't think Max was going to leave us the room. But anyway, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we got UK Demon, Timbo. I can't see that other car. Raphael 1, it is Raphael 1. So Dino has got in front of Raphael 1. I was a bit wide there, ladies and gentlemen, and I have to defend against the fluky right behind me. He's on the left hand side. There's a car width on the outside there. If you use the red and whites, I might be asking a little bit too much of everyone, but I do leave a car's width. I try and leave a car's width from my side anyway. And anyway, we've got a big fight going into the heavy braking zone with Max going off the curb, but no idea what that was. But Raphael losing 2 positions to Timbo and UK Demon. So he was not looking forward to that then, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, Max did lose it on the inside of the curb. So we do gain a position on Max. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are leaving. I should have said we are leaving you on board all the way to the end, man, because on lap 26, this is my fastest lap of the race, but not the fastest. I know we didn't start it off in the best one, and we do get an exceeded track limit on it, but we are going to show it for you now, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to make a move on Raphael 1. 2 laps to go. We got 30% in the battery. Well, you have to use it all now there, ladies and gentlemen. Have to use it all now. There's not going to be much more of it left. Don't we make the corner? I didn't make the corner. I should have gone in exceeded track limits for that. But Raphael 1 was pushing me to the limit, absolutely pushing me. And we've got UK Demon in front. And we're purple through sector 1, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely boss mode in it through sector 1. There's the exceeded track limits there, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I know it's not much of a exceeded track limits. I didn't gain much time in that, did I? Sorry for the brief pause there, ladies and gentlemen, but Mary Jane had to get lit as we're coming round into sector 3 and onto the very last lap of FlatOutRacing League. A bit gingerly through the last few corners, but we do have a bit of time on Max, so we're not worried about getting overtaken from behind. Now it's all focus and concentrating on the front. We've got Dino, Timbo and UK Demon.
This is your final lap of the race.
This is the final lap at FlatOutRacing League Season 26, Round 16 at the Russian Grand Prix. And we're going to let this just play out, and then I'll give you my commentating thoughts just after it now, ladies and gentlemen. So not much about my crash, it was much I knocked UK Demon off there, just in the braking zone. And on my side, as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even feel nothing. There was no twitch or anything in the car or anything like that. It looked fine to me. He had more than enough room on the left hand side. I'm not trying to push blame off to anywhere else. It is my fault. On his video I do come across and cut him off. Like, I got another time penalty because he messaged me. I didn't know he was out at that point, and he messaged me up in the top corner, Tamball, and I looked on the left hand side and it said UK Demon DNF. So I was like, what the fuck, because I didn't even know. I hit Dino and I just thought ice went out and he carried on. But yeah, you can see on my view, you can go back and watch it many a times like that, but you can see the 2 cars in front of Dino and Timbo, like, we're both behind them. And I just assumed he was going to be more to the left hand side of the track on the red and whites. On his video, he straightens up pretty early compared to where the racing line should be, where the car should be and like that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave you all to it. Rob Plug Life, well done, congratulations. So it is my fault. I will take any penalties or anything like that. I did knock him out the race. He was actually on a fucking storm, UK Demon. So sorry for absolutely ruining your Monday night. Like, follow, subscribe. I think it was Richmond at top then, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't quite see that. Richmond, Fuller. And yeah, you know me, I'm talking about First Blood, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.